Hey everybody, we're here on my test world. So this is something a little different. I just created it yesterday or the day before, so I've only had it for about a day, and I've been working on this project now for those day and a little bit, and I've decided that it's time to show you. So I've been working on a secret project on my single player Let's Play, and I decided, I was trying to do a video of it, but it was like an hour and 20 minutes or something crazy like that. So I was like, I'm not putting up an hour and 20 minutes for this. So maybe a 35 to 40-minute video will be okay. I'm not as, upset about that, but an hour and 20 is a little much. Sorry, I'm moving my mic around. But yes, so let's get into showing you what this is all about. Ta-da! So I have been playing with some redstone lately. I'm trying to get a lot better at it. So this is our contraption, and in my single player Let's Play, I found a new nether castle, and it had two blaze spawners that are pretty much positioned like this, except maybe this one might be a little farther away this way, but closer this way. So I wanted to show you on the game itself, or on my single player world, how I set this up, but it was way too hard with everything on the go. I couldn't be creative, so I was like putting dirt blocks everywhere, and it was way too messy. So I wanted to show you like this. Let's get a quick overview of how this is looking. So we have a clock here that works with this elevator, or this, I really wouldn't know, a flat elevator, I guess you call it. Those things you see in the airports that push you around. This is our spawning cone for the blaze. This is Ethos design here, and then this is Reggies design here for this. So this up here, this whole part is my design. It kind of looks like a monster. Jeez, frightening the crap out of it. It looks like a dragon. Wait, now, if we put like a derpy looking dragon, but I'm gonna have to fix that. I can't have this looking like a dragon. I like the way that looks though. It looks like a mouth. Can't believe I did that. So in here we have our, I'm gonna turn this off because that's really noisy. So this is our spawning room. Now for blaze spawners you need an 8x8, which is shown by the cyan wool. And then if you look at this glowstone, you see this big piece right here? Well, blaze can spawn an extra one on this side. So the side that you see the big part of the glowstone, that's where you need to put it, so that's 9x9 on this side. And that's signified by the gray wool. This is also too thick. So you can see the bottom of the spawner here, but not on the top. Down here is the room that captures them. So this is the spawning room. We have a simple mechanism, which is a pressure plate that goes and sends, oh, geez, frighten the crap out of me. A pressure plate that sends power to a repeater, which powers this block, which a sticky piston is on, and then that pushes out a block. So when they land, they get pushed. If they do land in this corner, they usually just end up migrating this way anyways. So as you can see, I wanted to make it a one wide hallway, so that's why we have this secondary little thing here, and if they fall there, they just get pushed down. Excuse me, I just kind of burped. So this is our little path that's hooked up to the clock. You can't see it, but what happens is all of these pistons, so if I break this, and actually let's break this, yeah. As you can see, there's a sticky piston. So every single one of these regular pistons is held by a sticky piston. So when, let's come up through here, when a signal gets sent through this side here, behind each of these is a piston. The block gets powered, which powers the piston to push out. And then this side gets powered. So these blocks are being powered, which pushes the regular pistons out this way. So that is the little transportation thing. So they come down here after the clock gets set off, they get pushed along the edge until they come to this lava fall, and the blaze automatically go up a lava fall, or any type of lava in general, so we have that, and I'll come along here, and these different types of wool are signifying different redstone contraptions, and I'll show you them after. So they come up to this area here, and now I know there's a door here somewhere. Let's get in here. So this is supposed to be on like this. This is, oops, let's not press that yet. So our lava is going down. There's a source here and a source here. So the source that's right here just continues them to going, makes them so that they continue going up. So this lava fall here on top makes it so that they'll travel all the way up behind this piston. When we turn this off, oh, that's when you need this up. You need to always make sure that's up. I continuously forget this thing here. So we can push that down. And this block here, if we go like that, and then that's hooked up. This makes it so that no new blaze come into this room, because we don't want them to impede with the other ones. And then we have this, which crushes them. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Sorry about that. Like I was saying though, this is our crusher. I had to just turn it back off. So the blaze will stay in this area. You can't put this up. Oh, wrong one. What am I doing? There's so many levers to get used to. So the blaze gets stuck in this area, and then 3 pistons get pushed out so that these 3 pistons here get pushed out so that they make sure that they all suffocate. This is this one here. I wish I could hide it better, but that one is for items. See how you can't get in there, and it doesn't actually let you pick up items that are back there, so I created this for that. And then our lava situation, that one is for that one. And then this is nothing. That's just for show. It matches this one. So I'm going to pause the recording here. It's going to only be a few seconds for you, but I'm going to get working on this, and I need to get the materials in my inventory and whatnot, so I'll meet you back over there. And we're back. So I have my inventory, or what I think I need for my inventory actually. I do need wool. CY. So we'll get some cyan. The first thing you need to do when you come up onto a spawner is you need to create your 8x8 box. Once we've created our box, we take a piece of glowstone, set it down, and figure out where on this spawner we need to put our extra layer. So as you can see, the big dot is on this side and this side. So let's fill in our last corner. As you can see, this is what we have. So a 9 by 9, and then there's an 8 side, or a, oh, it does end up being, yeah. Anyways, I'm special. So it's an extra width on this side and this side. Next, what we're going to want to do is start building our casing. So you're going to have glass like this. I'm going to do this one side for the most part. Another phone call. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Like I said, I'm going to do just this one side and then copy each time I do it. So you're going to go with the glass a block below and a block above, and then you're going to take some, I'm going to use stone brick because I like the way it looks, but you're going to use a block of your choice and go down the corners like so. And then let's do this side quickly. It was my aunt calling to see if I messed this up already. My aunt calling to see if I wanted to go for a barbecue with my brother and us. So that's going to be delicious and awesome. So this is what this side is going to look like, and then you're going to copy this for each of the sides. Actually, quick note, I just had to fix this. It is going to be too thick on the sides. Not one thick, it's too thick. Okay, and we're done that. So next we're going to do the roof. Now, the one thing that's really important is you want to make sure there's always an airspace in between the top. So let's fill in, we're just going to go in one more, and then again use a block of choice. So I'm just going to put some glass here just to make it nice and pretty. Now you want to make sure if you do have this exposed there's no glowstone on top or any fires or lava, because they will impede on the spawn rates. So we have the top done. We're going to come to the bottom, and this is where we start doing our piston work. So the first 4 pistons are going to go here in this spot, and do that on each side. This is where I'm going to start getting like doing the full tutorial. Not going to do any cuts or as much non-cutting as I can, because this is where it can get a little difficult. So we have it like this, and then we're going to come in one more block, and I'm just going to leave those pistons exposed for a second so you can see what I'm doing. So we come in a block like this. We're going to do the exact same thing. So all the pistons are hidden. Now we're going to come down and we're going to do another bottom ring. I'm not used to working in creative at all. And time set to day. So what we're going to do now is a corner like this. And I'll explain why we do this now in a second, but once you do that, you're going to fill in this part. And this then goes here. So I hope that wasn't too fast. You can always replay it. So what we just created was our first layer of piston pushers. So now what you're going to do is put your stone pressure plates down along this rim, and then your repeaters go here in this little area. So what happens then is they get pushed like so. So there's our pistons, and the pressure plate sends a signal to the repeater, and then it powers the block, which then in turn powers this piston. So that's how that one works. Now we have to do another layer. So we're going to come down. Oh, no. Actually, we have to make sure. So what we're going to do now is put a piston here and here, here and here, here and here, and you guessed it, here and here. So then you're going to take your blocks and connect them like so. Like that. And then we're going to go like this. Like on the top, this is exactly, you're just copying it. And then like the bottom, we had to put a layer below. Actually, I was wrong. What we had to do was do our little triangle again. And then we do our outside. So we have a shape that looks like this. But what happens then is, actually yes, we want to make sure to, God, this is getting difficult. It's getting smaller, so there's less room to do anything. This is when you fill in the bottoms again, like so, and like that. And this is our next layer. So our repeaters go in here. Oops. You don't want them at any ticks. You want them to go as soon as they touch. And then you make your ring like so. And that is our second ring. So they get pushed all the way down. So now it's time to pick your side as to where your tunnel is going to transport. This part is a little difficult because of the way we have things set up. So as you can see, these are pretty much both on the exact same level. On my single player world, this spawner here is up higher. Or no, this one's down lower, I think. So that makes it easier for what I'm going to do next. So just give me 1 second. Okay guys, so this is the next step. I have some cyan wool laid out, and let's put that away. What this signifies is where the blaze are going to travel. So we want them to come down this area here. They're going to travel down this tube. So say this is the tube itself. They're going to travel along here and then up through this area here into this room and get pushed along. It just saves material instead of coming down and then along here to join into this one. It's just easier to connect them through the bottom. So all you do is you put a lava bucket here, a lava stream, and they'll come up it into this room and then they'll go on their way. So let's, oh, our cyan wool is gone. So the first thing we want to do is set this area up. So as you can see, we have our drop chute, but it's still too high. We only want it 1 high. So what we're going to do is drop it to about here. I'm going to make it too high till about here. And then these snakes are very annoying. I should turn off Mo creatures next time I'm doing this. So this is our little drop chute that they're going to go down. Now, like I said, this is too wide, so we want to indent or actually we need to indent this one. And this will come out like this. And then we'll put that like that. And that is where our repeaters are going to go. Oh, get up. Our pressure plates are going to go here. And then our pistons are going to go here. Like this. So if the blaze come, they're going to get pushed into the circle. Let's get up here quickly. So let's make our way out of here. Just for aesthetics reason, I like to, oh darn, that's in the, I like to carry this shape down. So next, what we're gonna do is start our conveyor belt. You're gonna want to clear out a room behind. I'm not exactly sure how wide we're gonna need it, but let's continue just this back wall. You're going to need this one more out here. Let's make it 2 just to be comfortable. And we'll push this back 1 more, because it is going to have to go back a little tiny bit more by the looks of it. So you're going to find your spawning room, and here it is. So what's going to go here now, these snakes, my god. What's going to go here now is a block. And you're going to go back 6 from right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to go 3 redstone. A redstone here. Like this. And then on this side, you're going to put a redstone. Oops. A redstone piece, a repeater here like this, and then on this side you're going to come out 2 and up 1. You're going to put a redstone piece here, a repeater here like this. Now let's clear out another bit of this. This does take a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of room, so if you don't have to dig into the ground like this, I wouldn't advise it. So next you're going to start this end of your conveyor belt. So when we have this powers this block. What you're going to want to do is remove this. Let's just put some stone here. And then you're going to go in a pattern like so. Get away, Cobra. don't care about you. And then you're going to put this repeater here. Now, these two repeaters, they have to stay on 1 tick. Remember that. Both of these repeaters stay 1 tick. The rest of these get away. The rest of these repeaters, why are you the only one? When I hit everyone else, they go away. The rest of these repeaters are going to be set to 2 ticks. Like, can you get out of here? And you too. Like, what is your problems? So let's continue our little pattern. They just want to die, don't they, guys? And then you're going to set all of these to the 2nd tick. Like so. I love how they just, like, as soon as you hit them, they climb up everything. Oh, except this one, I just messed that up. So 1 tick and 1 tick, and then 2 ticks. So when we go and take a lever, and we put it on this block, we power it. Uh-oh, what has Proxy done wrong? 1 second. Okay, so we needed to move this back 1, like this. And then our block. And that's how it's supposed to look. That was my mistake, and I'm sorry. So you see that everything is powered, and that's good. So now we're going to go to the other side. We're going to do this exact same thing. 1 second. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. So as you can see, this is out. So what you're going to do now is repeat this step. So it's going to be a redstone here. And as you can see, this is like the other side. So 1, 1, and then the rest of them have 2 ticks. So we're going to come along here with all these snakes in the way. I'm sick and tired of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane. Well, that solved our problem. So I hate this part. This is very annoying. And then we put our repeaters down again. In the wrong spot. And then everything's going to go on 2 ticks. Then you're going to run down and quickly make sure everything has been done. Alrighty. Next we're going to set up our pistons on this side. So sticky pistons, like that. I would advise you to have this off when you're doing this part, because I need to turn this off now. And yeah, as you can see, it took all of our wool. Next, what we're going to want to do is our regular pistons. And you're just going to put them like so. And then you're just going to fill in any gaps you see. And I like to do it like this just so that all the redstone and repeaters are protected from gas and whatnot, because this is going to be in the nether. And you want to make sure your tube is too high. You don't want them, you know, getting out or getting up. Just make sure that it is the appropriate height for what you want or need. So let's remove this. What we're going to work on now is our lava tunnel. So we can see our hole here, and we're going to put our and I'm going to use glass right here. What you want to do is get your lava and figure out where it's going to drop. So it's going to drop here. So we're going to break this block, and then we're going to put our lava stream in. And that should flow nicely down into this area. And then you just block it up. And then if you wanted, you can make it pretty and put, you know, glass on each side so you can see it better, but I really don't need it to be like that. Now what's going to happen is this piston here on the bottom is going to push out and just block this off, but it's not going to stop the lava from flowing. It's just going to make it a little annoying. So if we take a blaze, let's put him down here and push him. We should see him. Where did he go? Where did he get stuck? Oh, I have it. Duh. I have it on easy. Let's put him in here again. Send it and then descend it. Let's see where he is. Aha. And he goes up into this tunnel. Like so. It doesn't matter if they go forward or backwards, they're always going to get pushed this way. So now what we need to do is connect our two clocks together. So what I've done is I strung a long piece of redstone all the way to this area here, and you're probably asking, oh, why did you put it here? And I just want to make sure that they're getting triggered at the exact same time. So what we need to turn this on and see where our redstone ends. So where the signal will end, so we can put a repeater. Okay, so here. Let's get a repeater. Okay, so it ended about here by the looks of it. Here. Here. Doesn't matter if they're even, you can count out exactly 15 if you want, but I just kind of, I'm going to put another one here just for good luck. And let's see how those go together. You don't want it so that they're getting killed. Okay, perfect. That looks like it should be good. Just gonna collect all of this here. And now we're done. That's this one set up. I hope that was informal and told you what you needed, but let's quickly go and turn these puppies on. So to turn them on, you have to be very careful. Make sure you have a fire resist potion. I wouldn't recommend doing the stopper, the blaze stopper with wool, because obviously you know it catches on fire. If you're wondering how I got these spawners in, I just used MC Edit. It was simple, easy, and I didn't have to get help with it. Although I did have to look up online how to do it, so let's quickly finish getting these done. So guys, I have both spawners activated. They do get caught on this little rim, but they do end up going down eventually. And you do sometimes get them spawning on top, but let's take a look at this guy and watch as he gets pushed. There you go. So they're getting pushed, and we soon should see them coming up here. So you're just going to wait and let them spawn, and let me go outside to actually give you a closer look. So there you go. You can see them on their way up. You see this little cutoff? That's just the pistons. It's nothing to worry about. So as you can see, they're getting pushed the way we want them to. Let's get back up top. And come back to our spot. And our little guys are up top here. So I'm going to stand here for a little bit and let a bunch spawn. So we're here. We have about 90 to 100 of these guys now in this tunnel. It doesn't matter when you decide to kill them, because there's another lava source down below which will let them keep rising, but they'll get stuck on our new block. So what we want to do is put up this for our guard, our lava guard. Then we're going to flip this lever. He just took some damage, so we're gonna see that. Some of them are shooting at me because I'd gone in and accidentally opened this up while I was in game mode 0, so in survival, so they're kind of still shooting at me because of that, but that's nothing. They don't hurt each other. So we can put this down again, and they're gonna rest here at our feet. So we will turn on our pistons to crush them. I'm gonna move away because it is kind of loud. So a few might die because of the fact that I had to hit them and whatnot, but now we can stand here and start killing. So as we can see, we just finished. I went up a few levels, and what we're gonna do now is click this, and that opens there so that we can get in here, get all of those lovely blaze rods. We're gonna close it again. We're gonna close this, and then we're gonna open the lava fall. And then we can stand here again to let them fall. So yeah, that's the tutorial. Oh no, wait, I gotta show you the redstone in the back, so give me a few minutes. Okay, so we are back. Get in there. So this first lever deals with that, the opening and closing of the lava stopper. So that's simple redstone. You just come down. I have a repeater that faces out, and it goes down along to invert a signal. So here's our signal that's being inverted. So a torch on one side, and then a powered signal will invert it. So if we go like this, as you can see, it changes. And this is just going towards this block, which has a piston here. Perfect. Now the next one we're going to look at is our lava fall and our block thing here. So if we look, put this up and then turn this off again. Oh no, oh no. This is what I mean by you have to be very fast. So there is a piston stopping lava from coming down here. So let's go take a look at that. Let's turn that on. So here's our lava stream that gets stopped by this block and piston. So that's simple redstone as well. So we have it coming up along here, and then it powers this block, which then powers this piston. But to get the other thing powered, we have to go the block below. We have to go up along here, come down, following the orange wool, and then into this block here. So we had to go up this high because we don't want to interfere with the clock or anything else. We had to make sure to go up and over and under and weave and pull and tug and everything else. So for this piece here, we're gonna put that down. For the piece that allows you in, that's just simple redstone, a torch, or a lever that goes, and this is where the piston is, so that's simple. Now for the harder part, for the crusher. So let's get up here. Let's find the easiest way. So here's our crusher block. This is what powers the crusher. So it comes, and this needs to be broken, that's extra. So we bring it into this block here, which when this gets unpowered, the signal goes. So it's another inversion. This inversion turns on or off this this redstone torch like that. So this power block then goes down through. This is how long the pistons are extended for. Goes along like this, back to turn this redstone torch off. Now when you place a redstone or a block on top of redstone torch, that powers it. So that is what allows us to power this piston here. So all in all, that is everything I've done for this. I know this stuff here could be much more efficient, but I found this was just the easiest way. It takes a little bit to remember, but once you got it down, it's fine. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it even just a little bit useful. I know I did. I looked at Reggies and both Reggies and Ethos videos for this, and this little redstone bit in here, the little dragon's mouth. This is all my working here, so if you have a better way of doing it, please feel free to let me know, and yeah, leave a like in the comment box below, and I'll definitely get back to you with any questions you have. See you guys later!